We're really excited to have the opportunity to share this latest development in HPDC's data management solutions. As you all know, we've been working for many years in the materials area with the goal of streamlining and simplifying the use of accurate, reliable, and consistent data. And so material growth, as much advancement as we've made over this last decade in getting to 15,000 plus HPDs.
Yeah, and our goal with this evolution of the credits is to drive more multi-attribute products everywhere. The idea is that we're now ranking products in a scoring system based on the vital materials categories. And so we've embraced that format. We're trying to do more alignment. We're integrating with tech partners and BARC. And this is like the first solution for how a manufacturer can get their products scored. We don't want project teams to have to do the heavy work. We want that work to be done by manufacturers, tech partners, standards organizations, things like that. Designers can just spec the right products. As HPD, we partnered on the first of its kind way approved scoring, I guess, method for how a manufacturer can input their data to get their products an accurate score for these purposes. So that's our goal, is to make this streamlined and easy and get out of the way of folks expecting the right stuff.
What I'm going to demo is the scoring tool that manufacturers can use to assess their product and determine how many potential points can they reward against the credit, the product selection and procurement credit in the B5. There are about 15,000 HPDs published, and those products are registered in the bill. So the manufacturer, if it has an HPD, can start by going to, this is the software that is used to create HPDs, and they can go to the lead scoring tool, select the product, and the tool would tell them whether the HPDs are eligible or not to reward points. If they select a product that is eligible, then it will indicate in which criteria area and what is the achievement level. So it's two that is contribute to the overall multi-attribute score.
All of those HPDs that have already been created, the scoring automatically, immediately will work these lines.
Yes. So let's say this manufacturer has a cradle-to-cradle certificate. So the calculator would indicate the achievement level within each of the criteria areas and would automatically score 5 because it's the maximum, but it will indicate the individual scoring within the areas. That way, the manufacturer can export these results and a CSV, which we will configure to have the exact same format as the scoring tool, and can be shared with the project team.
See, that's the scoring system for the credit, BPSP credit. And it's actually got about twice as large now, just to release an update, so that's also going to be improved.
Yeah, so when we demo for cradle to cradle, it's what we're going to do for every. The idea is that we can connect with data that already exists. So if the documentation has a database and it's sharing the data, we will put that data. But there are some documentation that don't have a database. They're nowhere. They're just PDFs. And that we will collect that so that the work team has everything that needs to specify the process.
So in the near term, until the integration of the credits is fully done in the new ARC platform, that output will be available and it will be pre-calculated and everything in the format of the calculator. So what this means is that neither manufacturers nor project teams need to actually work with that spreadsheet. This will automatically populate.
The manufacturer will do the matching work that now has to be done by databases or by consultants. It's like guessing, oh, this EPD is for this product and this HPD is for that product, and what is this declared label for? We are going to have the manufacturer indicate which documentation goes with the product.
We're going to work with HPD to make sure that what goes into this is credible and that can export directly in the lead or ARC. So rather than us having to look at all the documents, it's already been pre-screened. We're doing that work here at this level. The project team still need to adjudicate it on a lead project.
But now, everything being brought together in a single platform is going to mean that all this data that's being entered for projects on a new building can get attached directly to that problem in our work. And what that means is that it's going to be able to feed into other things that happen on the operations side. Just as we've done with antimicrobial reporting, PFAS reporting. If you haven't checked that out lately, do check that out. It has new PFAS reporting capabilities that are amazing. But we guide people through it because as manufacturers, it's really hard to know that complexity. On the project team side, then you see, that's the data integrity. You see all of the entries. You see all of the transparency needs to have all that detail. You just don't have the answer. As we used to say in school, you never show me your work. You never that was kind of like a question from people, show me your work. How'd you get there? That's what transparency is all about. And that really is the foundation for all of this work